How's it going, guys? So I'm going to go through 3 drills for foot strength, ankle mobility, and indeed hip strength and mobility. And they're quite simple but very effective. The first one will actually improve toe mobility and strength, which is an often overtrained area. Before I commence, I just want to mention that we see a lot of people with foot issues, and essentially our feet were designed to walk on natural earth surfaces, uneven surfaces, either barefoot or in kind of not very advanced shoes. Yet we in the modern world spend an awful lot of time walking on perfectly flat surfaces with elevated heels and cushioned shoes. Therefore, in general, we have very weak feet. So this routine will help strengthen your feet, strengthen your ankle, and again, with the last exercise in particular, strengthen your hips. So you can do this several ways. I would suggest a timer and go for a few rounds. You go to 1 to 3 rounds, and I'm saying 30 seconds up to a minute or a minute and a half for each exercise. So I'm going to start off with simply walking on your tippy toes. Okay, so start your timer. And what you want to do is go all the way up to your tippy toes and simply walk around on your tippy toes. You can walk straight, walk backwards, stay up as high your tippy toes as you want. You can walk side to side. Now, as you see, my toes are in extension. Okay, so I'm getting a decent stretch on the toes. My calves are shortened, so I'm working my calves well. To advance it, after a week or two, or once you feel strong enough, try to keep your knees straight. And that's really going to work your calves in your end range. And you're also working your tibial musculature or your shin muscles in your end range. Also, you're keeping your arches engaged, so you're working your feet. So that's it. Quite simply, walking on your tippy toes. Do these barefoot, so no need for shoes and socks. Next exercise, we're going to walk on our heels. Okay, and what this is doing is pretty much the opposite. We're shortening our tibial musculature as we go into dorsiflexion, and we're lengthening our calf and Achilles. So you can keep your knees bent a little bit. Initially, start your timer, start off 30 to 60 seconds or so. As you progress, this might be difficult initially, but as you progress in time, you can keep your knees straight. Keep those toes drawn up towards you. Okay? You're going to start feeling this on your shin musculature after, well, depends where you're at. I've just trained legs and I can start. I actually did this. I'm feeling them in my shin muscles now. Okay, so don't go to exhaustion. Go to when you feel it. Do this regularly. It's going to improve your overall ankle mobility, foot strength. So that is the heel walks. I'm going to have a rest there. You could do these in a round, one after the other, and do a few rounds. The next one, very effective. It is the just a balancing. I will show you a little short foot exercise at the end, but what we're simply going to do is look straight ahead, 1 foot off the ground, a little bend in the knee initially, and simply balance on 1 foot. Now, I'm also trying to grip the ground with my foot. So I'm pulling my toes towards my heel, gripping that ground. That's going to engage my arch muscle. And if I bend my knee, now I can play around with it a bit. And go to the side. Initially you might have a bit of difficulty just balancing on one leg, which is fine. If you sprained your ankle a number of times, you might find one side is weaker than the other. No problem. Just play around with it. Okay, so I can move around and show it from a different angle. So I can keep my knee straight. Initially, keep your knee bent. Play around with the angle. Have a bit of fun simply balance. Okay, can you bend your knee longer or more? That's going to be more challenging on the legs, of course, but throughout the movement, try and grip that ground, almost as if you're squeezing an orange with your foot. Okay, so I'm trying to pull my toes towards me, grip the ground. I'm feeling that in my arch of my foot, and I'm feeling all the way up to my hip. And of course, we're going to swap sides and have a look. You might find that one side is weaker than the other, but bend the knee, play around with it, and you're just going to get progressively stronger and stronger. Just going to show you a close-up now of the short foot exercise. Throughout the balancing, what I'm referring to when I say grip the floor is I'm trying to pull my toes towards me, not all the way so I make a gap here, but a little bit. So I'm just pulling those toes towards the heel, and that is engaging the arch musculature. From there, when we go up to the balance, it's going to help strengthen our feet. Okay, so that's what I'm referring to there. And you can do these on their own, simply squeeze and relax, squeeze and relax, squeeze and relax. You can go for reps, or when you're doing the balancing, remember to squeeze that foot, create that short foot, and focus on that throughout the balance. So that brings to an end our foot and ankle strengthening routine. To summarise, we got the tippy toe walks, the heel walks, and the balancing with short foot. Okay, you can incorporate all of these. If you don't have time, just do one or the other. Throughout the day at home, go barefoot as much as you can. When the weather gets better, out in the garden, go barefoot as much as you can, and just focus on using your feet the way they're intended to be used. So hope you enjoyed it, and see you next time.